Research tells us that adoptive families access mental health services at 3 times the rate of families formed by birth. International adoptees are referred to mental health services twice as often compared to non-adopted children. The American Academy of Pediatrics' Healthy Foster Care American initiative identifies mental and behavioral health as the greatest unmet health need for children and teens in foster care. Yet few mental health professionals receive graduate school training that specifically addresses the challenges and complex needs that many of these families have. NTI training for mental health professionals is designed to prepare clinicians working with youth and their adoptive or guardianship families to effectively support and address their complex mental health challenges. Let's hear from parent Debbie Shug discuss how different the experience was when she found a therapist who was adoption competent.
To say it was like night and day is an understatement. We had a therapist who was an absolute godsend. She really understood all the nuances, all of the complexities of adoption, of children growing up in a family they aren't born into. She had personal and professional experience in adoption, and so she really got it. And for starters, she included me in the therapy, so we were in there together, and she was helping to kind of coach and facilitate me doing the healing with my kids, because she recognized that I'm the one and my husband is the one who's living with them 24/7, and they're not going to just heal during that 45-50 minute session once a week.
The NTI curriculum is based on core competencies developed by national experts with an average of over 30 years experience each in the fields of mental health and child welfare, and with lived experience, integrating current research and trends, best and evidence-informed practice, family and youth input, and cultural considerations. This training offers a flexible learning environment using adaptive, cutting-edge technology, blending these competencies with best practices in adult learning. The journey from pre to post-test is an interactive experience, including interviews with adoption experts and people with lived experience, downloadable content, opportunities for reflection, with a wide range of resources and practical tools for immediate use in your practice. You may be thinking,
what is the benefit to me for taking this training?
Is this worth my already limited time?
I'm an experienced clinician. What will I learn?
You know, when I was in school and my training around oppositional behavior was very much like that the child was being oppositional on purpose, or that they were being manipulative, and that was a negative connotation. But in working with adopted children, I now know that opposition is a mask for vulnerability, and that if it is manipulative, it's actually adaptive, because this is how they learn to survive. This is how they learn to get their needs met. And so when we look at the behavior in that way, you can see the difference in treatment approach, right? So we're going to be looking at what's under that, how can we meet that need in a more adaptive way so that the need for opposition decreases.
The benefit of participating in this training pilot is threefold. The first is that you will receive 25 to 30 CEUs for successful completion of the training, and additional CEUs for coaching sessions in which you participate. This is all provided at no cost to you. More importantly, whether you are a seasoned clinician or new to the field, NTI will provide you with a fresh perspective, a repertoire of skills and strategies to enhance your work with adoptive and guardianship children and their families, including new frameworks for clinical assessment and treatment planning, therapeutic tools and language that put voice to children's loss and grief experiences, models and techniques of attachment-based and trauma-informed clinical work, therapeutic parenting strategies, strategies that promote healthy identity formation and address issues of race, culture, and diversity, and specific clinical tasks to support families through the developmental phases of the adoption life cycle. Lastly, by participating in NTI, you will join a national network of adoption-competent therapists to more effectively meet the needs of children, youth, and their adoptive or guardianship families. We hope that you will take advantage of this opportunity to broaden your knowledge and expand your clinical expertise.